Hello, people. I have been asked to do a reading session for a client on YouTube. So I'll do so, and it means that that person won't be able to ask questions, but they can ask me in Messenger. That's okay. So let me do the reading, and this is how I do my pile readings. When I do a bigger reading and I want to get to know information, have information, so I have spread 6 piles, and and every pile represent different things, and so that's how I do my readings, and I have other spreads as well, but now I want to do a bigger spread, so this will be like a nice one. So let's start with pile 1, and that is what you're thinking about, what is going on in your head and around you. And I think I need to just have better light. Hold on, you guys. I don't know if this little light is okay. I want the reading to be good without nothing missing. So it's better to be over prepared than not. So the first card that you're receiving is the Chariot. And for me, that means that you're on the move a lot. It's like you're moving, you're doing things, you are working a lot. This can also for me stand for that you're maybe thinking about changing job or changing home. There is like you want to make a change, and you want to make something to come true, and it's like something to start from the beginning, from the scratch. And I don't know how that will be for you. So let's see what the next card will be. Okay, you receive the Queen of Wands. So that means that there is a person around you. I don't know if you're in a relation or not, but there is a person around you who is important, and this person is someone that is down to earth, can be fiery if it's needed, but very effective when it comes to work and when it comes to doing things, etc. So yeah, and this person, maybe you're meeting this person around your work area or something, and this person has some sort of an important meaning for you anyways. The next card that you're receiving is the Tower. So for me, this stands for that you're trying, everything around you is happening in a very fast way, and you're trying to manage each and everything, and you're trying to have an understanding for each and everything. And it's not easy to stand in the storm when things are stormy around you. And at the same time, you're trying to be successful, and you're trying to have control. And for you to have control is very important, to be the leader, okay? The next card that you're receiving talks about that you're holding and hiding feelings within yourself. You're trying to outstudy situations and even people, and you're very smart in what you're doing, but you're not sometimes honest to the world. And that means that you're holding things within yourself. You don't want to share your burden when it comes to other people. You're holding things within yourself a lot. Otherwise, you're trying to, and also you're trying to find a balance when it comes to the economical situation, which is important for you as well. And that's maybe easier said than done. You want to start, I think, something? I think that you want to start something, on your own. like a business. I don't know. It's like starting something from the beginning, as I was telling in the beginning of your reading. So this is something that you want to do, but you need to have money for this project, and it might. I'm not saying that it's not going to work, but you need to have money. You need to save up money. And do things bit by bit. The next thing that you're receiving talks about that you need to think about how you spend money, and you have trouble when it comes to the economical situation. And I don't know if you're holding courses maybe as well for people, and I don't know, it's like things are working out for you in a very slow way, sort of, according to the cards. It's like everything takes its time. So nothing is working out very, very fast. The next card that you're receiving talks about gifts, surprises, a new beginning to something. And for me, this is standing for that you're trying to believe in yourself. And you have a very strong belief as well. But at the same time, what I'm getting is that you can be very emotional, and there are times that you don't feel understood by people sometimes, and you take things to your heart at the same time. But then there are times that you can be fiery as well. Not fiery, yeah, you can be, but you can sort of close your feelings. So like this is water element. So for me, this stands for that, water can be ice, but water can be hot as well. So, depending on what sort of mood you are in, and temper is how, walk through the day. But otherwise, when it comes to the other meaning, so it means something, a surprise is coming your way, a gift, something new. It's like receiving something positive. So good news. The next card that you're receiving talks about someone have given you good advice about something. And I don't know if you did listen to that advice, but you should listen to it, okay? The next thing that you're getting is that you need to learn to listen to your dreams, and you're having struggles. I don't know if you are having struggles when it comes to family or relations of some sort, but it feels like you and someone can't have a good communication in between. It's like there is heaviness, and you're trying to manage situation, you're trying to understand. And what I'm picking up now, that doesn't have anything to do with the cards whatsoever in a way, is that I don't know if you have children or teenagers. I mean, if they are minor or teenagers, but there is complications with two children, and you're trying to make them focus on life and how to do things and how to deal. But sometimes it's not easy because it takes so much of your strength and of your time to make things work in the best positive way. So it's like it's difficult, it's not easy, and this is a struggle, a huge struggle for you, okay? So this is the first card pile. So let's take the next pile and see what is going on around your home. And for me, I'm seeing that you're trying to find balance when it comes to your home. And that's easier said than done, because I'm feeling that things are upside down. And the communication, again, between you and someone isn't easy. And this is also telling me that some things are happening around you unexpectedly in a way. And there are things that you can't change. You need to sort of go through this is like a challenge for you, and you need to try to hold on to the balance. The next card that you're receiving talks about that you're trying to have a communication but that doesn't work, and there is sort of arguments, backstabbing and things like that going on. And this can be arguments about economical situation, but also about responsibility. Okay, the next thing that you receive talks about that you want to move and you want to be lucky in things, and you want life to have a change. You want to change things around yourself and in life. You want things to be more positive, and you're trying to find that positivity and strength. It's like you're giving everything chance. So it means that things are going to look up, even if it's difficulties here. Things are going to, be brighter, but you need to have patience and stick through things, and try to, give the other person who you have difficulties with, voice as well, because they need to be understood at the same time. And the arguments that you might maybe have can be about the children and irresponsibility. And the next card that you're receiving talks about growth. So it means that you're growing as a human being. If I will refer this card to you, you're growing as a human being. You're trying to have an understanding. You're trying to have an open heart. And at the same time as I'm saying it, I can feel that there are times that even if you're trying to have an understanding, I can feel that you are stressing a lot. There is a lot of stress when it comes to you and to your family. The next thing that you're going to receive is some happy message coming your way. Happy message. This can be a letter or, news, happy news of in some form. So something good is going to come your way. The next thing that you receive talks about making a balance in between you and another person. This can be about relationship, but this can also be about someone in the family that will this can have two meanings actually. So the first thing is message to you about someone in the family is getting engaged or something, or among friends, but very, very close ones. And the second meaning that I see this is that maybe you're trying to make things to be calm and okay between you and your partner, but it's like you are going to try to make things work in between the both of you, and to have a balance and understanding. And this can be and this involves the child as well here. And I don't know if you're thinking about doing it because of the child, or children maybe I should say, but I'm seeing one child here now. But this can be about the children. So it's like you're trying to find balance, but here is the other child. So yeah, both children are there. So I don't know if you have more children than this, but I'm picking up two children, and they're quite different from one another when it comes to thoughts and things, and how they think about things and how they see life. One of them is very, very super sensitive and want to plan, can be a little blondie, as I say. Don't misunderstand me now in a wrong way, but into the world, like a little bit funny, romantic, and like, yeah, something like that, like being in their own bubble. And the other one can be very fiery, can have very big tantrums, and they have trouble choosing. This person has trouble, this child has trouble choosing. This can be choosing in between school or something. It's like there is a change that is awaiting this child. And the second child that you have here can be fiery, can be can have tantrums. I don't know if they have some sort of difficulties when it comes to maybe having ADHD or so, because I feel like there is a lot of energy going on with this child, and I feel like just because of the child, you guys are very super tired. It's like there is no energy sometimes, and that is because this person is very spontaneous and tempted by things that it has trouble to to receive a no for an answer, etc. So yeah, this is what I'm getting. The next and last card in this pile talks about that you need to find time to spend with the child, explain things, even if it's even if you have done this couple of times, okay, still you need to do it, even if it's 10,000 times more, sort of, you're a parent, so you need to explain, you need to talk and say why things have to be in the order, so that they can, because within time they will have an understanding, sort of. And you need to find time for yourself as well, to organize yourself, to open up spiritually. It's something that you want to do. It's like you want to open yourself up, and it's like, I don't know, I get a feeling that you're in a hurry to do so as well. And I think that you should, you should listen to your inner voice a lot. Give yourself that, moment, and work with your feelings very, very much. Try to find that balance. Try to just, be without anything else. So let's see. The third pile will talk about what will be in the near future for you. So let's see what you're going to receive. The near future talks about you are going to go through celebration. Yeah, this is Three of Cups. So you're going to go through celebration. So you're going to celebrate and enjoy life. So you're going to receive an invitation to some sort of gathering or festivity. And this is something that you will enjoy, okay? So go and enjoy yourself. The next thing that you're thinking about, what is coming up, is should you give someone a chance? This can mean, should I give a friend another chance to be my friend? Or should I give a partner a chance to be my partner again? I'm not sure which is. And the next thing that you're receiving with the card is that what you're receiving is that this might maybe not work out in between the both of you, because you receive the card that talks about, broken heart, saying goodbyes, letting go. So it means that if you give one another chance, this relationship maybe will work for a short time, but it won't be for a long time. And it looks like this lady wants, this person wants, the partner wants out of this relationship. And you are so different from one another, because it's like you're night and day, I have to say. I don't know which, yeah, it's like you're both night and day. And yeah, so this is how I feel. And it's like you have been trying to meet this person with an open heart. You have been trying to, show feelings, show, that you care, and that you want to be there to support and so on. But this person doesn't accept, and she is quite jealous. Yeah, this person is quite jealous of the situation, and it wouldn't surprise me if she thinks that you maybe have someone else around. The next card that you receive talks about confirmation, receiving confirmation. So you're going to receive confirmation. This can also talk about that you're going to meet someone. It can be an old friend or family member that you haven't seen for a long time. You're going to meet them and spend time. It's like the relation between the both of you is going to restart from the beginning, and it's going to be a positive, positive understanding in between the both of you, and also it will be a success. The next thing that you receive talks about learning and moving forward, not standing still. And you don't want to stand still. You want to move forward, and you want to have a solution to your problems. I don't know if you're going to go through some course and learn things. It's like yeah, this is all about learning and taking new steps out. So you're going to do that, and that will be positive for you. And the next card that you're receiving talks about that there is going to be solution to your problems. So you're going to fix things. But the card is also saying that don't mix yourself the next time. Think through before you make a choice, and put yourself. It's better sometimes to be to observe the situation, instead of jumping into things. So the card is saying slow down, have balance. And then the last card that you receive talks about this is either talking about a mother or a sister, because this is family related lady. So there is someone who you care for very, very much, and this is someone who is very special and someone who loves you very dearly. And this person wants you. I don't know if she have been talking to you about how to resolve different things, but this is someone that is dear to you, who cares, and yeah, it's like giving you advice when it comes to things. So it's positive. It's she does that with a full open heart. So let's see, the past card. Let me just have a sip of my coffee before I go on reading the past cards for you. Okay, so the past cards that is coming up talks about that you have been having depressions, and sometimes you have felt like you have been in a jail. This can mean that that you have been in a jail as well, but this can also mean, I'm not sure which is, but this can also mean that you have been in your thoughts in jail, struggling and not knowing how to resolve things around you. It's like not having hope, not knowing how to move forward, how to find that balance. And there is a worry, there is complications, and you don't see your way out. It's like not finding the light in your problems solutions. And this have made you to be alone, because you have felt that the problems that you have been having have been everything on your shoulders. So this have been very, very stressful for you in a way, and you have been frustrated because of the situation. And again, stress is coming because you have felt like you don't know how to rise up, from from the path, because you have felt like caught in a jail, for an example. Yeah, it's like you're not sure how to rise, which way to walk, what to do, what to think. And there have been a lot of stress and a lot of frustration. And I don't know, this talks about that you have been trying to make a change, trying to have an understanding, trying to find balance when it comes to your feelings, but there have been a struggle within you just because this didn't work out in the way that you wanted. And it's like you're down on your knees, you want to make things work, and you don't know how to make it work because this is so emotional. So it's like you have been drained, you have been completely tired in things. So it's like a person praying for a change and for strength and all that. The next card that you're receiving talks about that things did move forward, and you decided to move forward even if you are going to fall. You try to move forward in life and things without stopping yourself. And you have been trying to be loyal to people around you. And this is also what people is asking out of you. And some people also get mad at you because it's like they are trying to give you advice and you're not listening. And so there are times that people can, sort of be a little bit mad at you because of that. But you're also having, people see you as a child sometimes because you can be childish, and that's beautiful because not many people can be this way. Many people are too serious when it comes to life and things, and it's okay to be a child and be free. So yeah. Next thing that you're receiving is working on your self-esteem. You're trying to make your dreams come true. You're trying to work on things, and it's important for you to move forward when it comes to your business, especially, and to have the leadership. It's like you want to be your own boss, and you want to do your thing and accomplish things. The next thing is you're meeting a lot of people. I don't know if you have been searching for work or something, but you have been talking to a lot of people about economical situation, maybe looking for a job or trying to add something to extra at a side. This can be about your business, own business. And it's like you have been having options. You have been having options to choose in between. And this was maybe a little bit stressful for you to make that choice, but you decided to go with it and with the choices, and you decided to sort of start something like new, from a new start, new beginning. And this includes traveling. This can stand for a new job, a new home, or something new that is going to happen, and it's going to be positive. And I'm getting that this spring will be very it will be more positive energy wise for you than the time now. So let's see your future cards. Your future cards talks says that you're going to work things out in the way that you want, but you need to go through a healing session. You need to believe a little bit more within yourself than what you do. And again, find that balance, find that positivity. Think you're going to accomplish things, and you can accomplish, but you need to work it and so on. The next thing that I'm getting is that you're trying to figure out how to deal with the money situation. And it's like, I don't know if you want to invest in something and you're a little bit unsure if you should or not. And there are times as well that you're sensitive when it comes to spirit. So it means that you can feel presence of spirits. And somehow, even if I can feel that you are open to it, it can also be scary. So you have respect, for the other side, if I may say. The next thing that you're receiving, let's see. Wow, the cards are so old that they don't want to. The next card that you're receiving talks about that you are going to find yourself in arguments in between you and someone else. There is going to be arguments between you. It can be between you and two people, or between you and another person. And both of you are strong-willed, and none of you wants to give in. So this is not going to be easy. And I don't know if there is someone that is trying to sort of be smarter, or maybe fool you, or cheat in some way. I'm not sure, but it's like this person likes to be in control like you. So this is an argument that will not be easy to fix, but I believe that you guys need to talk to one another and have a communication. And this argument can be about the economical situation and investment when it comes to money. So careful how you do things so that you don't regret. The next card that you're receiving talks about success. So it means that you're going to be successful later on when it comes to your work, and things are going to change in a positive, good way for you. And then you're receiving the sun. So it means that you're going to free yourself from a lot of negative energy, and things are going to move forward for you. And this can also stand for another child as well. So if you're not ready to become a parent again, then, think about that. The next thing that you're receiving talks about you want a person to treat you in a just way, and that person will do so. This can also talk about you talking to authority people. This can be about court as well, something. But for me, if it's about court, it means that you need to be, or authority person, then it means that you need to be very, very just in the whole situation, and you need to be true. There is a person that is going to help you through this and see to that things is going to work out, I think, in a good way. But you need to, again, I will say, have patience. Okay. So let's see how this will all end. So this will end up in that you're going to have a lot of money in the future. So it means that either your work or business will move forward, and you're going to be financial secure. Okay. The next card that you're receiving talks about having a very good job, and you're going to be happy doing this. And I don't know, this, what I feel with this card is that you're going to do some sort of, I don't know if it's spiritual work as well in some form or not. I'm not sure, but this is what I'm picking up. Let's see the next card. Yeah, you have the high priest. So for me, it means that, yeah, you're going to do some spiritual work as well, and be more open and listen. You're going to listen much, much more, and you're going to use the knowledge that you have within yourself as well. So this will be, positive for you. The next thing that you're receiving talks about invitation to, this can be invitation to wedding, invitation to some sort of ceremony. It doesn't have to be, just to a church or something. But this card is also saying that don't be afraid to have hope, and don't lose hope. Keep on believing. And then you receive the sword, and that for me stands for that when things are going to change for you, it's going to be in a very fast way, and it's going to be in a triumph. Okay, and you're going to be able to save money. But you need to, what I feel also with this card is that, let me just look at the other cards. Yeah, what you're going to do, what I feel with this free cards is that you need to make a step when it comes to children, if you have children, because it's like they want money and they need to learn to have their own budget and to have responsibility. They need to learn that they can't have everything. They can have some, but when it's, the right time. And then when it comes to you back again, when it comes to your feelings, you're upside down. You can't make choices sometimes. So if you see two things, it's like you don't know how to choose in between. So your feelings can be overflown, and you're trying to be positive in so many ways. And then this is standing for traveling. So this means that you might travel, or there is someone coming to visit you from, it can be from another state or even from another country or something, but someone is coming to visit you. It's like and this is going to be a positive outcome. This can be if you are not in a relation, for an example. So this can be that this person and you might start something. It can be a romantic meeting in between you and someone, and that person can be a bit younger than you as well. That's the feeling that I get with the cards. Yeah, so this is what I'm seeing when it comes to your reading. And usually at this point, when I do reading in Messenger, people will have questions and will be, asking things. But as I don't have the person with me communicating, I can't answer any questions. So it means that that's the whole reading anyways. So that's how a reading can look like when I do a reading anyways. So enjoy, you guys. Blessings, and I hope that you like your reading. And many blessings to you and to everyone else.